5 things we do in events today are being changed by technology forever. Learn what these 5 things are and what you should do about it in this video. This video is brought to you today by Interprefy. Interprefy your event, anytime, anywhere. What's up, folks, and welcome to another Event MB video. I'm Julius Solaris, your editor, and today we will talk about 5 core processes of event planning that are being changed forever by event technology. I'm not going to spend any time saying how technology is changing our lives, we live in a different world. You know the drill, you know how it is, you spend your time on mobile, so no need for me to establish the case for technology. Yes, we agree on that, so we can move on saying why some of these processes that we consider kind of the usual in events actually are being changed. In the next few years, they will look very, very differently. So the first core process is venue inspections. Don't make me waste time coming to your venue if I'm yet not sure about what my event is going to look like. Venue inspections are being changed forever by virtual reality. And if you've attended industry trade show, probably still as a gimmick at this moment in time, but a lot of venues are displaying their property in full action through VR. You can actually see the venue with people in it instead of an empty room that doesn't talk to you. So VR is being used actively at this moment in time, probably not for the final site inspection when you have a short list of 3 venues you want to see, but if you're in the decision time, before you actually send proper RFPs, very detailed, just in the idea stage of your venue selection process, that's when VR comes handy, because you don't have to actually travel and spend the time. Time is precious for you, event planners. So absolutely, VR changing venue inspection forever. The second thing changed by technology forever is untrained temporary staff. If you plan large events, you cannot do without untrained temp staff. And when I say untrained, is because especially most of the times these people are volunteers, very entry-level event professionals, so you wouldn't be able to give them a proper training, yet at the same time they're touch points with your audience, so they're super important in how you deliver that experience for your event. So how do you put together this lack of training with sort of an excellence in service that you have to deliver, because they're the face of your event? This is where artificial intelligence comes to place. Absolutely not a replacement for having people on the show floor. You will always need those, but it's a great complement to avoid having a lot of people on the show floor. So you can probably cut on some resources there and use chatbots, concierge services that actually interact with your audience, and you will discover that some of your attendees will share with chatbots things that they won't share with actual humans. And you'll be able to see those chats, go back, and actually create a lot of resources for your team to analyze and build a feedback form out of just chats, which is quite incredible. So you're adding tangibility to conversations that usually happen just by voice. So yeah, temporary staff that is not core to your team, we will see that going down in the future. The third element that is being changed by technology in events is check-in personnel. So all those people that are at the registration stage in large events, helping people to check in at the kiosk or getting their badge. We're seeing quantum leaps when it gets to use of facial recognition or beacons as a way to speed up the registration process. You won't need any more like detailed lists or iPads or going through not even mention paper lists. But yeah, there's a lot that can be replaced by these new technologies. Probably too soon yet, although we've talked on Event MB on some case studies of how the check-in process is being sped up by huge percentages. So absolutely look into facial recognition and beacons as a way to speed up the registration process, but also as a way to cut on resources that you will have at registration desks. Fourth process changed by technology forever is Q&A sessions during conferences. At the end of a speaker talking, what happens usually? a runner chasing, actually dodging attendees through the room with a mic to get someone to speak. Not a lot of people engaged, just the usual self-promoters standing up and saying, "Hi, I'm such and such, I represent company X, come and find me," and then probably not even a question after that. So how do we make Q&A better? Plenty of ways, from throwable mics to live Q&A applications that allow you to ask your questions now anonymously. These are just some of the ideas in terms of audience response systems that you can use. But we will see the usual process actually changing very fast, with less staff dedicated to these processes, actually more facilitators on the back end to actually get the digital audience to interact with the presenter, probably more skilled MCs that are able to blend in the technology aspect of the Q&A. The fifth and final process or resource that we have at events currently that are going to be impacted by technology is live interpreters. Having people in a room in those awkward cabins at the end of the huge conference hall is probably going to be a thing of the past in a few years. We already have a number of applications where you don't need actually anyone to be in the room. They just watch the live stream. They're there connected, and attendees connect through an app. They have a live translation in any language you want at a fraction of the cost, obviously, because you don't need to move people to the room. We're seeing a boom in these type of apps, so absolutely one to watch for the future. So in conclusion, my friends, things are changing super fast. We need to be wary of what's going on. We need to be up to date with the latest changes in event tech, and how can we save some money? How can we add value to our attendees? How can we make our process move? How can we save some money? I said the magic words that you like. I'm sure you do. So that's it for me today. I'm Julius Solaris. I'm the editor of EventMB. If you like this video, really give us a like. I'm sure you want to do that. And subscribe to the channel. Give us a like on Facebook so you can get more videos like this. Not just by my beautiful face, but also from contributors to our editorial team. We have an amazing line of content coming your way, so make sure not to miss future videos.